Okay, what's the word? Are we live? Yo, apparently we are live. We good to go.
Yo, what is going on? Assalamu alaikum.
Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My boy.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah, we good.
Yeah, it came up on mine. So guys, if y'all noticed, we did a live the other day. Unfortunately, we had some issues. We was trying to reply to some comments live on, I guess, Twitch, Sell Out on the Bars, Rip Right HD, mad different platforms all at once. So guys, we're gonna be we got all our comments coming from multiple different platforms. So if we're talking about a specific comment that's coming on the live screen and you can't see it because you might be on YouTube and you won't see the one that's on Twitch. So for my guys on Instagram and other platforms, to get the best experience from this live, I would suggest going over to our YouTube Sell It on the Bars or Twitch. Because it's about to go down. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got Bismillah. We got East Coast versus West Coast. That's supposed to be coming up 2026 in August. Now, initially it was supposed to be me, Abu Asada, Healthy, right? Mr. Watch Me Work, and Akeem Supreme. That's a heavy five, but unfortunately, one person dropped out. Oh, somebody said something about strong shoulders on Instagram, so I already know you're talking about the ripstick. Shout out to you. And we didn't know who we was going to go against. We just know about 3 specific opponents from the West Coast because obviously my guy Matt was keeping it real discreet on who we were supposed to battle. So we know one, it was Matt. They can see that? Alright, hold on. Hold on, let's see if they can see the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Take your time. So it was 1, it was Matt. 2, it was Prove It, which is Warren. And number 3, we know they was gonna use probably Hoodie J because he's one of the top athletes coming out of Cali right now. Obviously Ice and all of that stuff, and Baki was mentioned later, but that had nothing to do with East Coast versus West Coast. So we know for sure that they was gonna be rocking with 3 people, and I was gonna battle Prove It, and we was gonna do not skills but more so explosive movements. For example, Superman push-ups, bar hops, muscle up claps.
My boy Mo, but his name really is Muhammad, said, "Who trying to battle me though? When we gonna run our rematch, bro?
Can I get them?
I heard you been training."
Yeah, early spring I need an opponent. Yeah, well, I need an opponent too. All right, so let's talk about it. Who do you think?
Hold on.
Oh, it's not popping up?
No, it's not.
Okay, who do you think, if y'all guys know who Prove It is, Warren, check him out on Instagram. I believe it's prove_it. Check him out and let me know who you would think would win in not a skill battle, but like more like a dynamic type battle between me and him. Superman push-ups, bar hops, we probably do muscle ups, clap between the legs. It's gonna be some crazy drink with him because he doesn't want like a regular reps and sets battle. He does a lot. He can handstand, he can flag, you name it. From amongst the skills he got it. I believe he does planche and the whole 9 yards. He's a different He's a different monster. So tell me, guys, who y'all think will win that battle between me and Proven? Do you see the comments from Facebook? We don't got the restream popping up. All right, let's see the chat. All right, so we got a couple people in the chat. I miss y'all when you guys came to PG County. When you coming back? All right, that's Maryland. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh from Michigan. Been following your journey for a minute. Would love to talk. Been on a journey since August from 230 pounds to 172 pounds and still grinding. Allah Mubarak. Yeah, Barakallahu Feek. On the fits with the thobes. Yeah, we working, bro. May Allah bless you. Yeah, definitely hit me in the DM, bro, and then we could probably contact and lock in from there. Yeah, so next you would have had, I'm not sure how they would have matched this up because you got people like Akeem Supreme, you got Watch Me Work, and you got Healthy. I think Healthy and Matt would have been a good matchup. Possibly. You know, it's going to be difficult, obviously, because we're running through the CBL's criteria. So, like, Healthy hasn't battled on a platform where it's been a strict forum platform. Like Watch Me Work has, because he did a battle with me, basically under the 10K 8 city selling on the bars. So, certain muscle ups wasn't counting, things like that. So, he has proven to perform. Healthy not ready? Keep up the great work. What up, bro? I don't know. Healthy is tough, bro. I think more so, remember, Healthy he's been working out for a bit, but he hasn't really been in the calisthenic battle scene for that long. Maybe a year, if that, less than a year. Because they, I think, stepped on the scene in a year. He just started the battle, so because he's coming from weights, he's more so used to doing shorter reps. And that's normal. Most weight dudes you see when they come into calisthenics, they naturally do shorter reps. So we would have to know the entire squad from the West Coast to actually figure it out what we're gonna do. But guys, lock in because we're going on tour. We're gonna tour the whole Florida. So we're gonna be hitting different parks. And we're going to be doing everything live stream. So I want y'all to lock into our Twitch and our Seller on the Bars YouTube because we're gonna be doing it from both of those. Can they see the same comment?
Yeah.
All right, let's do some comments because I do want to talk about the ice and Baki, but I think we dragged that one too long. But then I also want to kind of go in a little more about the East Coast versus West Coast because right now, since one person dropped out, we have to add one. So who do y'all think we should add? Do you think it's CX Black Cat? Do you think it's a Calisthenic Prince? You know what I mean? Like, let me know in the comments. Yo, bro, Krishan, you still didn't hit me up. I gotta see who you are. We gotta go through this to find out who you are and if you're repping or stepping. So for right now, we're missing one person. It's me, Healthy, Watch Me Work, Akeem Supreme. That's 4. We need one more person from the East Coast. Who do you think is worthy? Talk to us. Do you think it's a Calisthenic Prince? Do you think it's a what's my guy's name? A CX Black Cat. Nobody's commenting. Let's see. East Coast all day. Early spring, I need an opponent. Okay, he always want time. He good old Mo. Let's see who. Baki. Okay.
CX, Snoop.
Snoop is a good.
Yasir.
Okay. Perk. You mentioned Perk be ducking that battle scene, bro. Perk been ducking that battle scene. We gotta see him out there.
Calisthenic Prince.
CX Black Cat. What's up, Perk? Ev ain't ducking too.
Baki.
Ev ducking too. But definitely Baki is getting his, not just rep wise, but you got to remember these are people that also have a following too. So
this is what the lineup is looking like. Potentially speaking.
yeah, that's what it was supposed to look like. So if you see on the card, right? If this was to be the card, Matt, Hoodie J, and my guy, I forgot his name, the light skinned boy, right here holding his hat like that.
Drake.
But
we're not talking about the rapper.
All three of them made it from Cali on the same team for the 10,000, 10K 8 city tour. Perk playing your best. Perk be ducking.
Son too fit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one too.
Definitely is. Shout out to the bro.
Yo, bro. That's a good one too. Son. Snoop would be dope. Yeah. Look at this. this can't even reply to some of y'all. Put y'all see on the card. Yeah, this is gonna be good. So we're gonna be going under the CBL standard. So it's gonna be a major play. It's gonna be telling you that East Coast versus West Coast is gonna be a different ball game. So what we're gonna try to do is run 5 1v1s, and then we're gonna run actual 5-on-5 after that, tag team with major reps. It's gonna be major reps. Yo, shout out to y'all see a lot of people saying, yo, put y'all see on the card. We gonna see. We
y'all
gonna
see in the comments now.
We gonna see, y'all. So for that last spot, we might do maybe a qualifier or something, or we might add more people to the card because we got some heavy hitters, and I know that Cali also got some heavy hitters. So I want to see, like, I kind of want to see what it do. Yo, I think I'm using your product wrong. I gotta chop it up with you so I know what I'm doing. Alright, hit me in the DM, bro. Finna 1.e, and then we could kind of talk about it. Dark Hero Official. Dark Hero Official. He's not. I think he's more static. When y'all coming to Gambia soon, brother.
Soon.
Trust me, we're gonna be in the Gambia soon. Check out I Show Speed doing a world tour, but we're gonna be doing a Florida tour, and then we're gonna be doing a USA tour. So I Show Speed is setting the standard right now, and we on our way when it comes to this live stream. So let's look at some comments from the Santu Fit gonna have to. We're gonna look at some comments, bro, that we've been getting from YouTube dealing with our live stream. Yeah. So.
You mean the comments that we didn't get to finish the other day?
Yeah. That's gonna be good.
Wait, let me see how I can put them all up.
Yeah, that's the East Coast versus West Coast is gonna be a dope situation. Like I said. I would definitely like Baki on the card. I would like to see a Ya. I would even like to see a Son. That's two people from Team Rip Right that y'all mentioned, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? You got people like Cuzzo, Styles, like I said, Calisthenics Prince, CX Black Cat. You got your Perk, bro. It's countless athletes. Alright, y'all. Nah, we went past that. That was the last comment.
This the comment right here.
Hey, yeah, if you use steroids. Alright, so these are some of the comments from our YouTube that's been going nutty. So we got some dudes say if you use steroids it shouldn't count. I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean,
because bro, you could line a few dudes up that's using steroids, and they'll get cooked because steroids. Yes, it's
You still gotta put work in though.
yeah, it's still an enhancement, but it's not like a dude could just use steroids and then turn into superhuman. That's not how that dream works. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you do win and they find out you're in roids, it's gonna be questionable. Some people ain't gonna really jack it. But like, in my opinion, stay natural, especially when you're dealing with calisthenics. If you're not getting into bodybuilding, or you're not trying to pull 9 plates on a pull up,
Yeah, bro. What's the point?
it don't. Yeah, and if you're trying to pull 9 plates, how much money you getting?
That's a fact.
How much money you getting for pulling 9 plates using steroids and shriveling up your hammer? You can't even get erectile dysfunction, shorty. Like, damn! You can't even get up. What's going on? Leave them roids alone, my boy. That TRT and the whole 9. You know that MCCA make calisthenics clean again. All right, let's go to the next question. Because I'm really hoping Matt hop on so we can talk about this East Coast versus West Coast. The strongest, it's hard to tell because there are static, dynamics, endurance. For endurance, I would say Sergio, Max. There are a lot of guys who do statics and dynamics that I don't even know about. For example, there should be also an age category. Zeph is 45 plus, and there is nobody close to his level at that age. True, indubitably. Just take a purple CMOS. Salute, Jimmy. So this question obviously is from who is the strongest calisthenic athlete. We did a whole live on that joint, bro. It was insane because we was dealing with some super strong athletes. And then, you know, one of the guys mentioned dude from Jersey.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, he be doing 100 pull-ups straight, non-stop, unbroken.
Yeah.
Same pace.
Same pace with yo, bro, it's crazy. And it's like lockout. And you can kind of tell he's linky, no freaky. He's not no short guy with short arms. And you can look at his prior videos and see the progression. Is he using steroids like some people would say, or is he not? It don't matter, bro. At the end of the day, I'm not.
See what he said? Hidden Gem 713 said Roy's is just for the aesthetics. That ish is whack.
It's when you back in LA. I'm gonna be there on the 8th, I believe, to about the 12th. So
I think it definitely helps your performance, but bro, you still gotta put the work in, bro. That's the thing. You can't just take steroids and think you're gonna become Popeye.
yeah.
You still gotta put some work in, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying East Coast for sure. Yo, y'all be surprised them dudes on the West Coast get busy.
Nah, they get super busy. But I definitely like Sergio. He's one of my favorite athletes. Max True, I'm not really a big Max True fan. Obviously his aesthetics is crazy, right? No freaky, but I'm not really a big endurance Max True fan. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of my top guys are barbarians. How do you deal with criticism on your bid? Is it confidence and not caring what people say? Please reply. Thank you. Let me show you something. I don't even know if I can show y'all this.
Wait, the comment from earlier?
No.
Oh,
like some so a lot of people are asking me, how do I wear the thobe? How do I do this? How how do I feel dressing like that? Do I look, feel crazy?
I can pull up. Well, let me see if I can pull up on the screen.
This?
Yeah. Send it to Sell on the Bars. Sell it
All
to
right,
you,
yeah. I'm gonna pull this up on the screen real quick to show you how I deal with what I'm wearing, and do I really care about what people think about my beard being patchy, or yo, why you wearing that dress? Right? Some people think it's a dress, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. The people who know me before Islam, man, they was happy, but they didn't care about what I had on. They was just happy I wasn't terrorizing the hood when I came home. So they didn't even, and they didn't try to play me. They didn't never say, yo, this dude is wearing a dress. They respected me because they remember what I was doing before. So we're gonna pull this over to the screen because this video had popped up, and this is a guy, and it threw me off when I seen it, and then I thought about a comment just like this with a dude asking about my thobe and how do I feel, how do I wear the thobe on a religious basis. Every day, if I'm not working out, I'm wearing the thobe. Bottom line. And this is why I don't have no shame in being who I am or being a Muslim. And we believe that obviously this was the dress code of the prophets. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you, because when we get this video over, if we can, it's a crazy video.
Any one of these?
No, get that walking video. It's all the way up top.
This one?
No, not that one. Go down more. Yeah, right
This
here,
one?
Please get that video on the screen. Y'all gotta see this. He can't he can't. Please, dude. Get this over on the screen, my brother. All right, guys. Okay. Look at my man. You got white folks just looking at him. Should he feel crazy about what he got on? Me personally, I would say that's extreme. I would think something's wrong with this dude. What is he wearing? Why is he dressed like that? But for him, he's comfortable in his own skin. If he can come outside and the majority of the people are going to look at him and think he's crazy and he has confidence, then what about a person that is following a religion and believes, like, with certainty, this is how the prophet and the most righteous men walk outside like this? Never, ever. I could never feel shy about my beard being patchy or what people are saying. Where are you guys going to be in Cali? We're going to be there from the 8th to the 12th. So check us out at the LA Expo, guys. Big respect, brother. Stay grinding and creating your own niche in this space. Being your own boss and living in your own dream, not the oppressors. Stay strong and hold tight. Yo, you know that. We working. We always been working. East Coast for sure. Okay. Christian, Javi, Bruno are the top 3 strongest. Percolus. So you gonna leave Sergio out of there? You gonna leave Sergio out of there, Perk? You can't leave Sergio out of there because he just lost. He had a bad day. But Sergio been one of them top guys frying dudes up for years. And we're going to see in this Calisthenics Cup, because I'm almost certain that he made it. I talked to Baki, and unfortunately Baki was a few minutes shy. I know Khalid tried out. His time was about 14 minutes on that routine. I think my time was 16 minutes flat. And so I don't think Khalid made it as well. But I'm thinking about going to Germany to watch that whole situation. All right, let's go to the next comment. After we get my man off the screen. Because his joint was nutty. All right, Islam did FIBO qualification requirements. Where? I wanted to see it.
I think he was talking about the requirements you was just talking about.
Yeah, I did it. I didn't upload the whole.
It's crazy you were just talking about that, and
yeah, that was the next one. So I did the Calisthenics Cup requirements. I did it in 16 minutes. It wasn't the best, but my form was pretty much tight. How do I deal with sciatica while doing calisthenics? Easy, bro. You gotta stretch your lower back. You gotta do hamstrings, and you gotta do like hyperextensions, reverse hyperextensions. You gotta do squats. You gotta build up that entire posterior chain, and I'm learning that now because I was going through the same issue. And my man right here too.
Facts.
And you gotta stretch like crazy. Go to the next question. I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna upload the whole video.
dope. See you at the Fit Expo.
Yeah, much respect. I think our performance with the comp is gonna be like 330. The wellness stage. Yeah, check it out. Me watch me work. We gonna be up. The next comment. So we got, if you can't move weight, you're a victim. If you can't do calisthenics with weight, you're soft. Period.
I don't know about that one.
All right, we're gonna go here. All right, because where my man at? Where my man at? My man Tyson at is on the next page. Oh,
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
Back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or partial?
Spinal.
bro, I don't know who lied more, the dude on the screen or Tyson. Just brought the rip right stick, gonna see what I can do with it. Bro, if you can't move weight, you a victim. If you can't do calisthenics with weight, you're soft. I beg to differ, but I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. Heavy reps in calisthenics translates to weighted calisthenics. Might not be able to pull the heaviest or dip the heaviest or push the heaviest weight, but I'm telling you, high endurance translates, because when I was doing high reps, I was able to do a 45-pound pull-up for reps, a 90-pound pull-up, a 100-pound dip. It became easy. So I wouldn't say that if you can't move weight, you are a victim, because some people don't even know they can move the weight because they don't try. Like Baki, for example, he wasn't doing no weighted calisthenics, but when he got into it, he was able to easily move the weight. Some people just choose not to move the weight, bro. Some people just choose not to move the weight, and that's period. And I mean, if you're doing high reps, I think you're solid enough, no freaky, to be able to do weighted calisthenics with ease, in my opinion. But you can't call somebody soft. This is gonna be good. All right, can y'all see this? It says, bro, all I heard was that's nasty work, no freaky, that's nasty work. No freaky, shaking my damn head, y'all overdoing it.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
All right. So this dude is talking about one of our lives. He said, and everything doesn't have to be nasty work and rip. Tell your man to stop cutting you off. Yo, bro.
Let me tell you something. All right.
Yo, bro, what's crazy is that I'm not gonna lie, I think he be cutting me off. But
that stuff is annoying. Dudes stay trying to finish your sentences for you. Yeah, right now I just gave the salam, assalamu alaikum, and all I heard was like, wa rahmatullah. Yo, bro.
Bruh.
Yo.
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about
He
that.
didn't want to give his own salams. He created a whole innovation. Yo,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you was gonna say something when I did that earlier. I was like, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. But you ain't say nothing, so I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta pass.
So the next joint down there says dead ass. They say no freaky for even the most innocent sounding things. And honestly, it seems like Rip cuts off costs him more than the other way around.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, bro. Alright. He might got that. Then it says, they said no freaky like 200 times this live. No freaky, you need to chill. Yo, salute, bro. No freaky is one of our lingos, bro. We gonna keep saying it and we ain't gonna stop. Are you two a couple? Got suck ya. Yo, brother. Yo, they be chatting. Bro, the reason why we gotta be this close.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The reason why we gotta be this close, unfortunately, is because this nigga to my left don't know what he's doing with this camera.
Bro,
we've been having the most difficult times with this live.
and you think it's my fault?
Nah, you doing the best you could do, no freaky. But remember, Mel is just learning all of this just like that in a couple of months. So it's not It's not something easy. So we still figuring stuff out how we can move the camera back and we can kind of, because we like join twins right now. See, see what the play is. But yeah, or the doctors who specialize in treating calisthenics athletes, kind of the football doctors in the NFL. I don't know exactly what you're trying to ask. Go to the next question. Okay. Oh, that's my guy. Good for CX not having to pay his way. That's the talk that Islam always be speaking about. Glad he actually found a sponsor. All right, so listen. I went to a 5K run.
With home run. That was super dope. So that was my first 5K ever, and 5K is like 3 miles and some change, I believe. We're gonna get to your comments.
Yo, Joe.
DZ75 in a second, bro.
Joe, what's the
I see your comment.
A bad popped in. What's going on, Abbas? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. So the thing is, when we went with the 5K with home run, obviously they got sponsored by Nike. They got Nike weights. Nike sent them to Australia to do like a pop-up shop. They in Miami during the art Basel or whatever they call it. They got it shaking right now. So obviously home run and CX Black Cat are intertwined. So I had CX Black Cat on my live stream and I was like, yo, did you pay to come out here? He was like, nah, I never paid. And that was like a beautiful thing. Him as a young guy starting Motivational Monday with my other guy Tarzan and Perk, and everybody's helping them, and then they building it up. And now he was able to jump on a plane to Australia for free, jump on a plane to Miami for free, get a whole bunch of free Nike sneakers, all type of merch, get Motivational Monday sponsored. And this is what I've been pushing and promoting for the longest. Why rep for free when you can get paid a fee? When I started Rip Right, I wanted to be the first calisthenic team, right? Because Rip Right is not me. Rip Right is the name of the team. But obviously it's the name of the Instagram, so people call me Rip Right. We wanted that team to be the first team with multiple millionaires. And I was like, yo, I'm going to do this. This is going to be easy. But it's a lot harder than I thought, because everybody has to kind of work together, but then also work individually.
Welcome, salam,
yeah, so
to all the brothers in the chat.
Yeah.
Welcome, salam, when will you come to Mombasa, Kenya?
Mombasa. I don't know if I got a reason to come to Mombasa, Kenya, my brother.
That's just the truth.
Yeah, I'm being quite honest. But if I find a reason, then I'm gonna pop out with my lockout.
Are there any doctors who specialize in treating calisthenic athletes? Kind of like football doctors.
Yeah,
kind of like football doctors in the NFL.
That, but I didn't understand it. Okay, I see.
For injuries.
I don't know. I would say regular. Just I think them NFL doctors can work with anybody, really, and just like NBA, they got those people who stretch you and all of that. Those are like physical therapists. They deal with an anatomy. They deal with why this limb is hurting because of this. You have to do this, rehab, XYZ, kether with kether. Okay. Now this, it says, Rip Right has never did a video. Rip Right is a team, so he ain't talking about me. Rip Right has
he just trying not to be singled out.
did a video with any plates, dumbbells, or barbells, and has no plans on doing one no time soon. And don't forget to mention Mr. Watch Me Work. Nah, I've definitely
multiple videos.
Multiple.
Silence.
Yeah, so I've done multiple. But it's not my forte. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my forte.
Yo, so Baki's in the chat. My fault, I'm cutting him off now. But Baki's in the chat talking about woo, Perkles. I am not one of the top 3. I see I have to work for real now. Erk responded to him and said, "You're
gambling, which is dope. Gymnastic doctors, yeah. Do I like Dubai food?
Wait. Yeah, we good.
All right, it says gymnastic doctors. Do I like Dubai food? Dubai food is regular. It's a bunch of Indian stuff. It's the same stuff all over. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. So I don't think ice.
You want me to cut it and start another one? And post?
Yeah,
Both?
yeah.
Alright.
I don't think Ice is gonna battle Baki. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I definitely think Baki can easily be one of the top athletes in the USA. And I think that can be done in a matter of a couple months. However, it's about who's gonna take on these battles to prove that he's one of the top ones, or what routines will he be doing to prove. Like, so everybody that's doing routines from overseas, here, there, he's gonna have to do them same routines and upload it and be killing the time. If it's a couple ways to do it. It's either you do stuff like that, or you just start calling everybody out and just knocking them off one by one.
Facts.
That's it. And I think in a month or so, he gonna be 2 months max. Because we already know, like, it's certain people that's just doesn't make no sense to even battle Baki. Like, you still got Khalid, which I think they gotta do an official 1v1, a good 15-minute routine. He still gotta battle Taj again if Taj ever opt into it, but I think he will cook Taj boots right now. But the problem with Baki is Baki does not listen. I told him you have to have a pace. The best top athletes in the world, they have a cadence and a speed and a pace when it comes to repping and routines, and they have strategies. Baki does not go off a strategy. He's a pure dog, and he think that his dog is gonna unleash every time he works out or battles, and sometimes that dog is gonna get put on a leash. Like when he almost had a heart attack at settling on the bars.
My heart.
He almost died.
Nah, that's really what Baki was saying. He was like, my heart.
He
was ready to quit too during the battle.
He did quit
A couple times.
And I told him later on.
He forfeited the whole battle too at one time.
I said, yo, Baki, you gotta do it like this. This is how you. He's like, no, this is how I train. I train like this to get better. And I said, all right, Baki. All right, you're not listening. And that's why he almost died. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he could definitely be one of the top dogs. Easy. He's definitely up there now.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Free Philistine.
Yes. Okay, go to the next question. All right, you are allowed to retire and get credit for what you have done, especially if exceptional. I was looking at the name. Not everyone has your same goals. Doesn't take away from what they've done. I could do one set of 100 plus straight pull-ups and never get on the bar again. That's a record of the best. That alone makes you a legend. Sometimes Akeem says things that don't align well with reality. He has his own rules, but his rules don't dictate anything outside of his circle. Yeah, I think everybody, pretty much has their opinion, right? They got their opinion on how they do things, on how they look at who's a legend, who's not a legend. And I'm not gonna lie, obviously, who was the first to bring up the legend talk?
Rip Right HD.
Bro, we've been pushing that legend talk for a minute. That's the only.
Nobody talks about legends. If it wasn't for us, nobody would mention them legends.
Yeah. So in reality, I do think, even with myself included, the word legend has become a little bit watered down.
Not a little bit. Very much so.
Because I be wanting to give everybody legendary status lately.
Why can't people agree about each other's opinions?
Because it's an opinion. You
It's a
don't
fact.
have to agree. We could agree to disagree. That's what they say. You don't gotta agree with everything. Dude might think cooking another dude physically, meaning being with another man, a man on a man, is halal. That's his opinion, bro. Why I'm not agreeing with that opinion. Never. Under distress.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Baki back in the chat.
Baki going off in the chat. Baki said can't be one of the best, bro. I don't like that title, but I will be there in short time for sure.
All right, go to this Master Shredder chat, please. Where is this?
Okay, Master Shredder been doing some crazy stuff. Somebody should call him out.
He's not doing nothing crazy. I don't even gotta go to his page to see what he's been doing. He's been doing the same sets since I met him. He don't got nothing going on. If you try to get him to do the beast mode requirements right now, it might take him 16 minutes. 16.
Damn!
And it's a
I talk
15-minute
facts.
set. It's a 15-minute set.
I talk facts.
So what are we talking about? Shredder's not even in the talks about doing anything, like maybe before, but right now, cooked. Somebody should call him out. Waste of time. All he gonna do is get mad and act like he wanna fight, and then don't fight nobody. After you fry his boots like Eric Rivera fried him up several times. The only thing I seen Shredder do was win that battle.
50 muscle-ups now!
But it was 70 muscle ups. It was 70 muscle ups, and I ain't gonna lie, it was. He took his shoes off and all that. He was going against Ab from Wingate, but that was dope. All right, let's see what Baki talking about. Don't tell me he in the comments. He better not be crying.
Baki, what Baki said? Baki said, oh yes, I will rip, don't worry. Plus, I will be battling them 2027, I promise.
Alright. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yo, you guys really think I'm just working on light things? I really want to get to Europe. But how will I train like them when I'm battling in here, you see?
Damn. He said everybody over here is some dirt.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Yo, Baki. Yo, son.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Yo, Baki. Yeah.
Baki, you gotta go get your get back against Taj. Taj in the city.
Can we ban the inappropriate commenters? No, not on this, the way we set up. If we was on one platform, we would be able to ban them. But we on a live stream with everything coming in one, so no freak you. It's hard to deal with that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh, man from France, Morsali. How to become strong like you, tabarakallah. Bro, how to become strong like Baki. That's what you need to be trying to do. Yo, Akhi Islam, what system is good for endurance calisthenics? Can you please explain to me the reps and sets system? I mean,
Just gotta do reps.
bro, in my opinion, one of the best systems is from the strongest people that you're gonna see, which is
Barbarians.
that's the bottom line. They reps and set system is dope. They do a lot of timed routines because of Zeph, and it worked out in their favor to the point where they'll be able to do 40 push-ups every minute on a minute for 10 minutes, even with 3/4 reps, right? Meaning like you doing a quarter away from a lockout and doing 40.
Yeah, that's pain.
Yo, bro, that's yo, I recognize that cry. It was an old father crying after his son told him he still love him. Yeah, that's an old school throwback. Somebody take that soundboard from these guys, tech today. Yo, January 24th and the 31st at Limitless. Who you battling, Baki? At Limitless. Let's go over to the comment. BX Ready is in the way. I haven't seen him in a minute. Hakeem freaking Rip. Okay, nobody need to battle. There's nothing to prove. Nobody, 100%.
Silent.
Yo, bro.
Baki want to be the best. Nah, but just in general, bro, it's kind of makes you better.
Bro.
Realizing that you think, damn, I thought I was strong in my training group, and then you get in a battle and you realize, damn, I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Salute. Somebody said your product is dope. Appreciate you. Salute from the Netherlands. Yo, but check this out. When you get on the basketball court, do you shadow ball? No freaky.
Nah, some people do.
Yeah,
They be like,
forever?
yeah, I'm gonna just get my shots up. I mean, I ain't gonna
forever just shadow ball, no freaky. No, you just gonna be shadow boxing. You ain't gonna spar nobody. No, you not.
My man said that soundboard killing me.
You going bro? When you get on the basketball court, you gonna play. Yo, salute to Killer Matt, dog. Listen, salute to.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Yo, Matt, let us know your 5. We know it's you. We know it's Prove It, and we know it's Hoodie J. Give us the other 2. So we could talk, so we could see who's battling who and set it up, and we could get a good live Killer Matt.
A real battle.
Don't be ducking. Don't be ducking. And listen, I'll call you on FaceTime right now, Matt, if you want to talk about your 5 and all that. Respect due to Rip Wright and the cameraman. I think his name is Carson. The thickest band you have definitely been a game changer. Yo, salute, bro. And that's
salute
not even
Derek.
That's not even the thickest band. Think about it. We got a band called the Impossible Band.
You got one of those?
Not sure, bro, but I think might be Styles Deer, GT, Taj, and the other 4. Don't know yet. Okay, Baki, let's go. How often should I use the Ripsticks to see results? 5 days a week. Question, do you think going to a Christian country and disrespecting their culture and religion and a certain dominance in something Islam teaches, obviously not a Muslims are like that?
But like, I'm confused about your question because
No, that's not from the religion.
like
No, you don't. We don't disrespect religion, much less disrespect a human, a person. We don't look down on people. That's not how it works. You don't just pull up and then start slaughtering folks and raping their women and never. That's not how Islam works. It's never been like that. They could say Islam was spread by the sword, but we know how that happened. We know how that happened.
And when you say disrespect in what way? Because if you start talking about things like, oh, you know, Jesus or whatever, bro,
it says my friend's
no
local
righteous
church.
Muslim will do so.
Yeah, it says my friend's local church got vandalized and destroyed by a group of Muslims. But this is just a question coming from a humble brother like yourself. Yeah. So they probably vandalized the church not because religiously. They probably really went in there to steal. To get some money. Some bad kids. It might not necessarily be because it was a Christian church.
It's a possibility.
And yeah, you know, they be seen. They know that the Christians be swinging that donation pot around. They might have, like, we might could get some bread in there. You know, who knows? It says, matter of fact, let's see. We got comments, but matter of fact, I'm gonna buy one now. What is your best method for belly fat? Stop eating. Bro, you gotta stop eating, my guy. Yeah, you gotta stop eating. That's the name of the game. You gotta slow down your calorie intake, and then you gotta do more cardio.
Do you ship to M? What is M?
So most people, at men, 2,000 calories and under will lose weight. 2,500 calories a day, we're gonna stay around the same weight.
Oh, do you ship to Morocco?
Yo.
Well, we ship pretty
Whoop
much
de doo.
everywhere.
Yo,
Whoop-de-doo.
You see my man Black Adon in the comments. Shout out to my bro. We was locked up in the feds together. Black Adon is official. That's my guy. Guy on the right, how many muscle ups can you do in a row? Not Rip Right. He's Rip Right.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and he's Rip Right.
I mean, so which guy are you talking about? Does Queen of Gains live in your house? No. Damn, they be nigga.
Come on now, dog.
Come
on, man.
How many muscle ups can you do in a row?
I don't know. The most I ever did was 15.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about? You talking about me? Bro, I got it on video, bro.
Where?
I did it against Stone. No freaky. Remember when Stone was here? And Stone was like, you gotta do it again. You gotta do it again.
Your back is broken. What,
Alright,
a vertebrae or
I'm gonna go look for the video.
Spinal.
Who's lying more, him or? Because 15 muscle ups in a row,
Bro.
ooh, that's a hit.
I did it twice. I did 14 and I did 15, and it was with Stone.
Yeah,
Me and Stone was on the bar at the same time, and it was max muscle ups.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's pain. I said, what is the difference between the different types of ripstick? I have, for example, this on the desk behind you. There's no difference. The only difference is the design. But obviously, all of them come with bands. I respect you, bro. I got your ripstick and it works. Thanks. Much love, Derek. I appreciate that. That ripstick is. I'm telling you. Yo, bro.
What's your definition of fasting, and what are the benefits?
Fasting for me, when I don't do any type of just non-religious fasting, as I can say.
I do sometimes.
Intermittent fasting, yeah, you could say that, but it don't really be on purpose. I just don't really like to eat before I work out, so I be fasted anyway. So that's the only type of non-religious fasting I do. Yo, shout out to the big homie Juice, definitely a legend in the game.
One number two.
Juice is that guy. Yo, so my fasting usually be on like a Monday or Thursday or during Ramadan. Optional fast throughout the year, and it'll start at before dawn, so pre-dawn, not sunset, pre-dawn. Right now, pre-dawn is roughly like 5:50, 6 o'clock. We stop eating, and then at sunset, we will be able to eat. That will be our fasting for Muslims in general. But intermittent fasting, it's cool, because when I'm doing intermittent fasting anyway, like not eating before I work out, I'll probably drink some water, maybe eat some cashews, different things like that, grapes or whatever. It's nothing crazy, or sometimes just nothing, just water. So, you know what I mean? On those days that I'm working out, I won't really eat before my workout, especially if I know I got to work out in 30 minutes, an hour, even 2 hours. Because especially with cardio, that joint is difficult for me to work out on a full stomach. It says that 1 pull-up, 1 squat, 1 time, all the way to 10 pull-ups, 10 squat, 10 times. Sheesh. Been doing it for 3 months. I love that routine. Simple until it's not. Around set 8, gassed. We gotta get, that's a fact. That routine right there is, yo, bro. That's 385 pull-ups and 385 squats, bro. That routine is no game. 1 pull-up, one squat, 1 time. 2 pull-ups, 2 squats, 2 times. 3 pull-ups, 3 squats, 3 times. Bro, nasty work. How much are the impossible bands? I thought the thick ones.
Nah, we got the impossible bands now.
Yo, hold on.
We got Broly Gaines.
We got
Broly Gaines on the spot.
On the live stream, y'all.
Yeah, what's good, guys? How y'all feeling, fellas?
Yo, can we get a do these, man? Can we get a do these?
Always, bro. Everybody, they should be knowing now and forever to always do these, bro. You see it in the background.
Yo, shout out to, what's up with Bam?
He good, bro. He chilling.
Yeah. I had hit you up. I was trying to find out what was the verdict, because I know once you bust that playing, and get free. You've been a little busy. I was trying to get a play out here because I know you're gonna be in Miami. You're gonna be all about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually was gonna be in Miami from like last week type shit, but I guess I looked up tickets too last minute. I figured I'll just do it last minute type shit when I had the time, but I should have never done that. Boy, the tickets is like kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
they
wow,
be
I might as
acting.
well walk. I might as well
Yeah,
walk, bro.
yeah, they be acting crazy. They be acting crazy. Yeah, but I was just trying to lock in because once you get free, you know what I mean? I wanna, you know what I mean, lock in.
I should be out there after the 1st of
January.
January.
Yeah, hopefully all right, that's cool because then I could pull up on you before we go to the expo. I wanted to talk to you about that too, in the East Coast versus West Coast in August coming up at Anaheim Expo. See if y'all was trying to, you know what I mean?
Anaheim. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, we try to get you a table in that joint too. That's gonna be no issue.
I think August I should have some time around that time too, so that should be dope.
Yeah, yo, and also when you free, I want to do like a little live workout joint.
Alright, cool.
Alright, yeah, I want with.
Yo, so right now I'm good for around. I told you I'll be good around this time, so I'm good around this time for at least 3 weeks. So that's what I'm trying to tap down out there, at some point in time. But we gonna touch base with that.
All right, say less. And if I'm trying to come to New York real quick, so if I do pull up, I'm gonna hit your line.
Just wait till it finish snowing.
Yeah, yo, bro, that's crazy. Yo, word, I like that video y'all did too. You was talking your stuff. He said, yo, you going battle Abu Sadi? He's like, no, I want to get in the ring with him. Yo, yeah, no, that was a good video. Everybody was hitting me up, sending it to me, so I know that joint was in the algorithm.
Oh yeah, this guy's crazy.
Nah, salute, bro. So I hit you up. We gonna be locked in.
Enjoy your live, bro.
Yo, you already tell Bam I said what's good word.
Got you, King.
All right, one. Yeah. So we was trying to link with Broly, and obviously he just hit me up. So we got some big things coming up, and I was
Pause.
Come on now, dog. Come on, you could. I gave you a pass earlier. You ain't want to give me a pass on that. The Impossible bands. I'm not sure how much they are on the website, but it's 6 bands. And bro, these joints, I don't even know if you're not super strong, bro. Stay away from them Impossible bands. Go to let's go up on the question. Stop eating. A group of Muslims can be white men too.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Be any
Spinal.
race, religion, or
Allah
anything.
bless our brother Tyson with forgiveness and hidayah. I mean, I'll be waiting for the battles. Keep doing your thing, brothers. You motivate many people. This dude said I did versus Stone. No freaky.
Bro.
Did not warrant a no freaky. You gotta stop thinking so gauge. He said we said no freaky.
Bro.
Do you think you can win a battle with CX Black Cat? What you mean against CX? I think y'all could get CX Black Cat. Yo, Rip Right. I see you in LA Expo, inshallah. Yeah, we gonna be in the Expo. It is gonna be insane. Broly. Yeah. Broly was just on the line, man. Duties. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like me and Broly did bump heads, but before we did bump heads, me, him, Bam, like we was locked in. Like those was my guys. I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of want to get back to that. Even with Abu Asada, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like he did some nut time stuff, so many different times. But would I lock back in with him? Yeah. Like at the end of the day, man. Like me, I don't be really taking nothing personal. People want to talk about my case. They want to talk about this. That's between you and what's in your heart and how you feel, bro. But eventually, if you could start maturing, and us as black men, not killing each other, murdering each other, I'm and doing something positive. But I'm still with the drama too. So if you talk about me, I'm gonna make a live about you. But if you're ready to mature up and lock in, like I be talking about Broly still, about stuff he did, about Bam stuff he did. It's content, one, and number two, we passed it, but I'm just bringing up the reality of it. But now it's no issues. I'm a new in calisthenics. Imam training is too short. I don't like it. I like to train, for example, for 1 hour. What system is good for me?
Do a 1 hour Imam.
style 3 sets is not working in calisthenics. Exactly. You heard what my man just
Do
said?
a 1 hour EMOM.
EMOMs is working if you do that joint for 1 hour.
I think 1 hour has been the most I did on an EMOM. I don't think I did it an hour and a half.
I've done 10 pull-ups every minute on a minute for
60 minutes.
600 pull-ups, bro. And my first pull-ups
1 hour.
looked at just like my last pull-ups. Could I do it now? Probably not. I'm cooked now. But
I broke my back. What do you mean by that? Your
Nah,
back is broken.
I'm not lying.
What,
Yo,
a
bro, my
vertebrae
pull-ups has
or
been-
a partial? Spinal.
nah, I'm not lying. My pull-ups is down the drain. Get international deliveries. Now we can't really do that right now with the international because we've been having some serious issues. Can we see the next question?
No doubt.
listen.
We got a lot of comments.
I would like to say that the Rip Right fixed my shoulder pain. Dang, I want to screenshot that. Let me see that. The Rip Right fixed his shoulder pain. See, this is, you need this, guys. You need this. All right, guys. So we on live, and as you could tell, we on live. Pay attention. This is gonna be an ad. My guy right here said, I would like to say the Rip Right fixed my shoulder pain that has lingered for years. And I am a mechanic, so it's important. I preach to anybody that will listen. Thanks for an amazing product. Guys, live stream, and what you see behind us is the Rips stick. We've been doing this since 2020, over 100K sold. I'm gonna leave the link down below in case you want to snag it. Alright guys, so you know I have to run my TikTok ad real quick. Yo, Cyrus the Virus. What's the word, my guy? Bro, you gotta sell it on the bar with David Goggins. Or have workout day with him. That would be dope to lock in with David.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got my man beating David Goggins in the battle.
Yeah. I don't even care. Like me, I would battle him to
50 muscle ups now!
I never seen David do a muscle up.
Yo, bro.
All that they talking, David ain't never go above the bar. Ripstick fixes all
I think
the
he
clicking and
definitely-
clacking. Salute.
I think he definitely would be able to do it though, simply just because.
How strong he is.
Nah, yeah, but his mental, he gonna stay in the gym for the next 19 years until you get a muscle up. So
Yeah. So we stream shooting that.
yeah, I'm trying with it.
What is your opinion on Ian Barsegal? I think he's a great content creator, and I think his muscle up skill is elite. I think he's one of the best guys muscling up at the moment. I can say that about Cyber. I can say that about I forgot that Spanish dude name, Mexican guy, man. He's slow muscling up with 45 pounds like it's nothing. My other guy from France, he started, I think he's seen my video, and now everybody's stacking the boxes.
Oh yeah, doing that the strict muscle up joint.
Yeah, that strict muscle up when I was standing in front of guys, no freaky. That joint was.
We got another one, y'all. He said, how to lose belly fat in your opinion? Gotta stop eating, my brother.
Stop eating. Less no freaky mouth and wrists. Do less of that.
Yeah, you already know, bro. Gotta tell him to stop eating. Dude said, do you recite in your prayer in English or Arabic? Bro, Arabic, bro.
Yeah, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Damn, we missing a lot on the live. Am I going up? I'm going the right way, no freaky. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Right. You can post in Malaysia. No, we can't. Do you recite in your prayer in English or Arabic? I said, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Uncle Right. Do you recite in your prayers in English or Arabic? Bro, he cooking. I need to pick my ripstick back up. It's been a minute. Yo, bro, if you don't
That joint right there is gonna fix your shoulders, bulletproof them joints.
Bro, if you don't use the ripstick in a while, and you try to get back to it, we'll cook. Walaikum salam wa barakatuh. Delivery to Germany is not possible at the moment. No, we're not delivering nowhere overseas. We've been having a hard time with the shipping.
Somebody said, what is y'all name? My name is Qasim. His name is Islam.
Hello, bro. Watching from Gambia, Smiling Coast. I can't wait to come to Gambia. We're gonna be there 2026, inshallah, if we have time. When you come into Egypt, 2026 as well. Do you recite in your prison English? We went over that. Do I need to fast? It's not Ramadan yet.
I ain't never seen him read this fast in my life.
Yeah, you need to fast. You need to be fasted, bro. I brought the ripstick for my shoulder pain. I have clicking, and so what exercise should I do? The push-ups? No, the push-pulls. Yeah, it doesn't matter what exercise you do. The ripstick is gonna it's gonna fix that issue. So, right, inhale, pull apart to your chest, and push out. That's the natural movement of the rips. I wouldn't say natural, but that's one of the foundational movements of the ripstick. But even if you decide to go up, or even if you decide to push down, but start with those. Start doing 20, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 19. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 18, and go down. That's gonna be 210 reps. Bro, did you legally rename yourself Islam? No, I did not. I didn't, and I was about to at one time, and I didn't get the process done. That processed food gotta go, indubitably, but I still eat processed food.
A lot of people don't change their names legally like that because
using those impossible bands right now, straight. How long when you use the ripstick will you start seeing progress? Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
I would give it two weeks. Some people see the progress even before that. When it comes, if you're talking about progress as in physical, then 2 to 3 weeks. If you're talking about as far as internal, meaning you feel, bro, a week, sometimes 4 days. I'm 62. What's the technical way to do a muscle up? Technical. I would say a good swing forward, and while you're on your way back, before you get fully back, pulling as fast as you can, and a high pull up, turning your wrist, and leaning your body forward over the bar.
I suggest you get one of those
Boss Life or No Life.
Those big bands, like
Boss Life
like
or
from
No
Amazon.
Life. Join the live.
I feel like you should get one of those. If you could do a muscle with that, then you decrease the resistance by using a lighter blend.
But he's not saying that. He's talking about the technical, the actual.
Okay, I get that, but he's probably not gonna be able to do a muscle up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm going into that. My man Cuzzo joined the live. My man Mo, also known as Muhammad, joined the live. Yo, shout out to Boss Life. If you talking about
next time I see you, it's on site, Mo.
And this nigga's cut me off once.
I definitely am.
Bro. Okay, so shout out to Boss Life. If y'all looking to get heavy endurance when it comes to body weight, weighted calisthenics, I am telling you, check him out. He's in my live on Instagram. Y'all can't see him on Facebook. Y'all can't see him on my YouTube channels because we're on 5 different platforms live right now. He's on Instagram. Go check him out, and he gonna get you right. If you know about one of the top athletes on Settle on the Bars, his name is Khalid. Who trained him? It was Boss Life. Yeah, and he done beat Baki in the battle. And he done went over 5,000 on Selling on the Bars. And he done won a trip to Dubai. So go check out my man Boss Life. Salute the boss. Top 5 states for calisthenics. Live something. I'ma say it's only one life to live. You know that, boss. We got New York being the top state of calisthenics. We got, right now, I would say Florida being one of the top calisthenic states. Where Iron Proof at?
I should call him right now.
Yeah, call that on live. Call Iron Proof on live. We got Florida. I would say right now also I'm liking Texas. I'm liking Texas, the calisthenics in Texas. I'm liking California and Texas. Yeah, so I would say Florida, NY, Texas, and Cali. What you think is the fifth top state? Hi, I have a question.
I don't know,
What
maybe
would you?
Florida.
I did Florida already.
Oh.
What would you recommend? Training in the morning and in the afternoon, study and revise for.
Yo, what up, bro?
Otherwise. Yo, put them.
Bro, we on live, bro. The people asking about you, man.
Yo,
I miss it.
Yo, so y'all asked for Iron Proof, and here he goes. Where you been and what you doing, my guy?
Man, you already know what I'm doing. The only thing I know how to do is grind, man. That's it.
I talk facts.
Grind,
I
no
talk facts.
gimmicks with it.
I talk facts.
Let's get
That's
it.
it.
Yes,
That's it.
sir. Salute to my guy. So when we linking up? When you gonna be free, my guy?
Man, it's looking up like my daughter, I do I'm a single father, so I got my little girl full time. So like whenever I get these school breaks, man, like that's when I can move around. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a little business to take care of these next 2 weeks, but we could definitely see about making something happen. It's been long overdue.
Facts. How was that link up with you and the OG Hannibal?
Like, yo, not for nothing, bro. Like it was good vibes. Like, bro got good energy. He just, you know what I mean? Like, bro just out the way. He just want to grind. He ain't with nothing other than grinding. You know what I mean? So, like, it was cool to be able to damn chop it up with him. You know what I mean? Let him show me a thing or two about what he get into on that ball. It was cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. We ain't gonna hold you up, but y'all already know that's the proof.
One number two.
Oh, Brian, no gimmicks, man.
Yo, bro, appreciate you, bro. We gonna tap in soon, bro.
All right, we gonna tap in.
All right, bro. Peace, bro. Stay safe.
Peace, y'all know it.
OMG. My man Calisthenics TY has joined the live. Time on bar, or should we say TY on bar? Y'all know what it is. That's one of the big rips. He's been ripping and not tripping for years now. And he's always welcoming and open for a battle. Let's talk about it, Time on bar. What's the word, big bro? Talk to us. Proof looking like a superhero. Yeah, that's a fact. That's the big bro.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Proof.
Shout out to my big bro Proof. All right, so let's get to one of the questions over here on the live.
Switch over.
All right, so I feel the sales content, but I'm still waiting on that 20/20/40.
Why are you looking at this screen instead of that one?
Yeah,
my man.
Okay, so listen, I've been doing a lot of sales content, right? Because I sell ripsticks. This is how we make our income. This is how we were able to give Baki $5,000 in that last battle.
My man said I'm here eating some pizza.
This is how we were able to give Khalid 3,500. And this is how we were able to give, what's my name, Hoodie Jade, at 1,500. So obviously, guys, that was 10,000 in total. How we do it, we sell ripsticks, and we are currently getting paid for certain content. So if you go over to our Selling on the Bars on YouTube, or if you go over to our Twitch, that will be a blessing, because that helps us fund what we got going on. And as you see, we didn't get no sponsorship for Selling on the Bars. We gave that money out of our own pocket, and that was from ripstick sales. That was from our YouTube is now demonetized, so we switched over to a new YouTube, which is Selling on the Bars. We're getting paid now from our Facebook, so Instagram not so much. So the guys that's on Instagram, I appreciate y'all, but if you can go over to Selling on the Bars, Wafika Barakallah, then it would be a blessing on our Twitch, and view it that way. That would be support. You don't have to donate, you don't have to just follow us on Twitch. That'd be the utmost donation. If y'all want to see us become the biggest calisthenic Muslim live streamers, where we're going to be going over battles, we're going to be hitting every single event. I don't care if it's from the barbarians, the humanitarians, or you, whatever team, whatever people are hosting, we're going to be there. We're going to be live streaming So you gotta lock in order to get us right, so that we can get the people right, and we can do 20K next year instead of 10K. Yo, peace, brothers. Adjust your camera. Can't see half of your face. Can't see the other brother at all. Your audio is 100.
What platform are you watching on?
What platform? Yeah, because we on mad platforms, my brother. Yo, what's the word, Rip Skino? Oh yeah, TY talking to Moschino.
I'm done.
Yeah, I thought he was talking to us. He talking to Thing. All right, let's go over. So dudes, so as y'all can see, I was dealing with this comment. I feel the sales content, but I'm still waiting on that 2020-40. No, the sales content has to be there. So the 2020-40 is 20 pull-ups, 20 dips, 40 push-ups. In under an hour, unbroken 10 sets. I think that's my next set. I think I did 18-36. What was my last one? So if you go on my YouTube, Rip Right HD, which I'm not getting paid for no more, so it really even don't matter when you view it or not. But it's still, you know, it helps, you know. I was going through the levels of calisthenics and how to know your level. It says, like I said before, gentlemen, what would you recommend training in the morning, study and revise for exams, or the otherwise? I would say, yeah, training in the morning. If you can get training out early, that's cool. Me personally, I'm sleeping in the morning, my guy, for the most part, because I didn't go to bed already till about 3:30. Then I'm waking back up at 5. Then I'm going to the masjid by 6. Then I'm coming back home, and then I'm uploading and finishing about 8-9. Then I'm going to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake back up, inshallah, around Dhuhr time, pray, and then I get my day started like that. So it all depends on what works for you. You have to find out what's the best schedule. So for me, most of the time, working out later on in the day works for my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact. So let's go over here. Yeah, no disrespect, but y'all not really on workout vibes. Like Rip said, y'all is all business, and that's cool, but y'all too chatty and don't really put no work in.
That's what they thought.
Silent.
Bro, he ain't been watching.
What you been watching, my brother?
Bro,
You ain't been watching us.
I battled Snoop. I battled Easy Money Bo. I battled Abu Asada twice. I battled Joe Fit. I got countless videos on my YouTube working out. Hour-long workouts. I got those.
You said Instagram, my fault. You said Instagram, but look, Instagram, you can see the full picture. So maybe you need to exit out of Instagram and enter back in. It might be your phone. If it's cropped in.
So this dude right here is chatting. If he think we don't really put in work, Mel is doing thousands of reps. Why?
The reason we was late starting the live is because I just did a quick workout before, and all I did was 500 push-ups, 100 pull-ups. I was supposed to do more than that, but I need to get to the live. So
can you switch that? It says from New Zealand, Rip definitely inspired the youth here in the streets. Damn, you can move that live down again.
which one?
This one. It was back down. All right, yeah. Salute from New Zealand. Rip, you've definitely inspired the youth here, and the street workout reps and sets is growing here. Peace out, bro. That's what we do.
Somebody said the last dude that we had on the screen with the comment, he's a hater. Laugh out loud.
No, that's a fact. Brother, which shiyukh you recommend to listen to? Sheikh Mohammed Ibn Munir. Type it in on
Hadith
YouTube.
Disciple.
Hadith Disciple. You see that? Yeah, we have a collab with him, and that's not why we pushing him. The reason why we got the collab with him is because we realized he was a real scholar, and we went to him and said, "Listen, brother, we need to lock in with you. We want our brands to coexist. How could this be possible?" when we found out what he has done for Islam, what he has done in Medina, his graduating and everything. Yeah, he's a different problem. I'm on YouTube now. I was on IG.
Better experience, right? And if you're on YouTube, you better be on Selling the Bars and not Rip Right HD.
Yeah, Rip Right HD ain't giving us no money. No money. All right, let's go back over. Uncle, you are my idol for real. Now, he don't mean idol as far as worship. There's different types, you know. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. He mean, you know, look up to me. I'm a good role model for him, and I'm happy. And I hope that we could inspire more of the youth to do good things and work out, man, and get their bodies right, because your body is going to break down whether you're working out or not. Let's go here. So I guess Abu Saad is doing his own exposing now that you spoke on him. It's crazy because he used you to blow up his platform, and now he's acting like he never needed you. Crazy work. He even went at Bam Bam and Broly for coming at you.
I told facts.
Bro,
That's a fact.
it's with that, sometimes you just gotta
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
the real people know what's going on. Some people don't know because they're on one platform or they might see one thing, but people who can read the room, especially my guys that did real prison time, and they just got a vibe about them that's different. They can see what's going on. But you know what? Shout out to Abu Osada. He doing whatever he's doing. We hope it work out for him. You know, but we've seen a few lies. A few lies. For no reason, bro. You don't got, bro, you should have just locked in. We was doing fine, bro. We put you on. We definitely blew up your platform, brother. But
Indeed.
But it's all good. You can switch that. We ain't tripping on Abu Sada. Let's go. Yo, bro, I'll support the hustle, especially since he was in the same prison block. No more handball. Show him what you do on the court. NJ Pat 050.
You was in the cell block playing handball? Pause.
Yeah, bro, no freaky. I was playing handball, and bro, I was nice. Like, I was one of them ones on a handball court. And I used to play basketball, but I'm a natural athlete. But yeah, salute to the bro right here. I appreciate him. I'm not sure who he is, but if he said I was playing handball, and then that means he was with me in FDC, Philly, more than likely. And then see, he says New Jersey, NJ. So he probably got locked up right over the bridge. Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, salute to my guy, Yizer. Can you switch that comment?
Mm-hmm.
You see how Matt got on the live and then didn't say add me or call me on FaceTime? Let
me find out he's ducking.
Yeah, he filed. So it says definitely got to set up that 2v2 battle. Watch me work Rip Right versus Abu Sada and extra money.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Nah, I ain't gonna violate you like that. You guys would make exclusive history in the calisthenics community culture. We still waiting on Abu Sada to run his 50 muscle-ups rematch back with Akeem.
50 muscle-ups now!
But if you look at Abu Sada hands, them joints was in.
Hey!
Yo, bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
All right. Let me tell you something.
Me and watch me work will absolutely annihilate Abu Sada in extra money. Mr. Watchmaker is a better athlete than Abu Sada and a better athlete than Extra Money. I am a better athlete than Abu Sada and a better athlete than Extra Money, especially when we start talking about calisthenics, body weight. And if we start talking about 45 pounds weighted and under, we are still better than them. And that's not being arrogant. That's just speaking facts, bro.
I talk facts.
And if you know, you know. I don't think that battle would be super historic, but it might bring out some names and some fame a little bit and give them a platform.
That's it for the comments.
But other than that, it's not. I wouldn't waste my time. But definitely, I would love Abu Sada to jump out there. I would love for him to jump out there, but he'll never battle me again. I'm telling you, trust me. And if he do agree to a battle, he's gonna say, "I want to do 50 Zercha squats with 225."
God damn!
Bro, I'm only 141 pounds, and you want to do Zercha squats with 225?
Whoop-de-doo.
You got it, brother.
How do you never get injured, bro? That's what somebody said.
I've gotten injured. People don't know I busted. Yeah, where the sun don't shine, and it, bro.
Somebody said battle it out again.
I would love to. Do you have fam in DC? Yes, I have a brother. I have a brother, two brothers, one in Maryland, one in DC. Both of them was living in DC at one time, but now one lives there.
Why you come sit down to the cattle? Australia. Abu Asada will smoke Mr. Watch Me Work.
Never. Never. I'm telling you. The only way he's gonna get him, I'm telling y'all, is with a crazy heavy-weighted squat. Aki Islam, how do I deal conflicts with gangs? We as Muslims don't start conflicts, but many people don't fear Allah. I don't like, you see, he messed up. They do what they want. How to deal with them?
Yeah, somebody said thoughts on the Abu Asada wife, bro. We not doing that, bro.
Thoughts on his wife?
Yeah, bro. We not talking about no man's wife. Respectfully, that's a Muslim brother and sister. We ain't speaking on the.
Why would they say his wife? He don't really be disclosing his wife like that.
See, that's where it comes to like morals and principles and
why didn't Broly battle?
We ain't doing that.
I'm not sure what battle you're talking about. Anyway, how do you deal with conflicts with gangs? We as Muslims don't start conflicts, but many people don't fear Allah. They do what they want. How to deal with them? It depends. Or the gangs conflicting with each other? If the gangs conflicting with each other, stay away from it. Leave it alone. Do not try to stop it. It's a sad case, but I've seen men run up and try to stop a man from beating his woman. And before you know it, the woman was jumping on the two men.
Facts.
That was trying to stop her from getting her butt whipped. I'm not saying keep a blind eye, but if you see two dudes jumping one person, hey, can y'all stop? Yo, I'm gonna call the cops. You a civilian. You could say that, bro. You trying to stop it. You trying to, without getting in between, because they'll turn around and kill you. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if it's a gang initiation. You don't know if it's a gang DP, meaning this gang member did something wrong and now he got to suffer the consequences. And now when they jumping on him, you go and try to stop it, and now all three of them jumping on you. So yeah, if it's gang on gang, I would say the best of your ability, avoid it, leave it alone. If it's Muslims in the gangs about to go to war, then obviously you gotta figure out a way to get the elders involved. And sometimes this is gonna be difficult because y'all might end up going to war with the gang members. Y'all might go to war with the gang members. Who wanna be doing that? Shooting it out with them. The elders going to jail. The masjid is not safe. The gangs is, bro. It depends on what type of conflict you talking about. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh from the Bronx. Salute to my guys. Who's 2J? All right. It says, I ask God to keep you steadfast in his obedience and his worship. I mean, it says, who much your product costs? Not too much money.
Too much?
You could get it on
No,
TikTok
definitely
Shop
overseas.
for the low. Easiest part of being a father, hardest part of being a father. I don't know. I'm not a father, but I would say the hardest part of being a father is keeping your children upon goodness without being influenced and sucked in no freaky by the streets and social media and the internet. And I would say the easiest part of being a father is letting that is firing up in the club. Once you fire up in the club, that's the easiest part.
I'm so done. This dude is.
That's the bro, because bro, that's you shoot the club up, it ain't get no easier than that. All respect, but watch me work. Lost to you, Supreme and Asada. Why you think he can't beat Asada? Lift something. I'm gonna tell you why. Watch me work lost to me. The reason being is because we were doing body weight, and I am 60 pounds lighter than Watch Me Work, and we were trying to do strict form, which is something that he's not necessarily used to. So he lost out on reps, and plus he doesn't have strategy. He gasses out because he goes full throttle like Baki does. One. Number two, if we added weight, I think Watch Me Work would get me, especially if it's a good amount of weight. If it's a good amount of weight. Right now, in a body weight battle, I think depending on what the routine is, he can also get me now too. This man training has improved substantially. I've watched him. I've battled him on a 2v2 with me, Mel, versus him in a major. So I've seen his improvement. And this is why I think he would beat Abu Asada, because he's an elite bodyweight athlete. And he also has the strength to do weighted. And I think the reason why he lost to Akeem Supreme, obviously, is because he was running around, getting cupping done, staying out all night.
Getting content.
Working out days before the battle. Too hyper. I think right now, him and Akeem battle, it will be a different ball game. It would be.
He should just run that 50 muscle ups now.
If he run 50 muscle ups now with Akeem Supreme, I think he can even get him on that. A heavy weighted routine is 50-50. It's up in the air. Is it me or these 23-year-old now thicker than they used to? Look at it, yo, bro.
What?
In that 23, yo, bro. Yeah, we gotta, yo. Bro, it's a lot going on out here. They say it's the cows. We don't know what they eat, and we don't know what's going on. But at the end of the day, it's nasty. Bottom line, it's nasty. And then you also got to remember, some of them are getting all type of lipo, and then the BBLs and the 3DLs and the CDLs, they getting all kind of stuff done, and some of them are not doing it to the point where you can obviously tell it's fake. Some of them are getting it just enough where it might not look fake, but everybody's gonna have to deal with that later. How is it gonna look in 20 years? How is it gonna look in 15 years? So you'll be walking and you'll think somebody's natural, and the whole time not natural. BBL. Yeah, at 20 years old, 18 years old, getting butchered in a hotel room, somewhere cutting you open. It's wild, man. It's wild. You know, you just gotta be careful. And then some of them are men. That too. You gotta also be careful with that, my boy. Okay. Let's go over here. It says, what is bro doing for his chest? Come, bro. This will be, I don't know how much a year with same flat chest you try to flex on us. You not getting away this time. Oh, he talking about me, huh?
Yep.
He frying me up. My chest, bro. I think I got a decent chest. Decent triceps, biceps. I just overall upper body. Even I can't show my lower body, but I look in the mirror and I'm pleased.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I didn't know I could get a muscle there. You know what I'm saying? Legs is shredded. You know, and I don't say I wish I could show my legs, but honestly, bro, I could do Mr. Olympia for the skinny guys, bro, and kill. Not with the bikini joints, but with the what's them short they be wearing. Yeah, I think I could pull that off. All right, let's look at the next question. You make polygamy look like it's there for your ego, not to honor women. Why don't you show your wives reclining in bikinis while you serve them mocktails? That will be a real flex. This video is disgraceful.
Bro. Bro.
Yo, bro, it's a Muslim woman talking about show my wives in bikinis.
Yeah, that's why I covered the profile picture, because I'm like, let me just keep the sister out of the.
Damn! Yo, bro, I did a video, obviously, and it caused a big confusion. And let me see if we can pull that video up real quick. Yeah, they removed that feature where you can.
What feature?
Oh, the repost feature. Oh no, there it is. All right, hold on, guys. This video right here. So this video has caused so much drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being me, Double G. It's like somehow, some way. This video caused so much drama. Yo, you doing that to your wives? Yo, your wives this, like, and then there's people in the comments like, yo, how you know that's his wives? How you know that this? Uh-oh, y'all know what time that mean.
Indeed.
That mean we've been on live for too long. We about to go pray. So, yeah, so Muslim women talking about why don't I show my wives in bikinis serving them mocktails? That would be a real flex. Obviously, that video was for content purposes. Obviously, it was to promote and bring awareness to Palestine, but people didn't even pay attention because they were so caught up into that video. But at the end of the day, I think just our women of today have a big issue with polygyny and polygamy. Or
why is a Muslim sister who, again, I didn't show it because I didn't want to, expose the sister or whatever, because she had a profile picture up there, but why is a sister who apparently from that picture she was covered, you know what I mean, hijab and all that, why is she talking about other sisters being in bikinis and naked? I don't understand that. That don't make no sense. So, unbelievable.
And we got these crazy people on Instagram live chatting. All right, guys, we gonna head out.
Hold on. We got this is how we started the live because somebody asked about this. So we're gonna end this live with this comment right here.
Oh, please shave your patches on your face. Just let it go, bro. Your man should be telling you this.
So apparently I should be telling him that.
And as I said before, if a dude could walk around with looking crazy, I could, like, why I can't keep my patches in my bed, huh? Why alright, y'all know what time it is. We out, man.
Gotta go pray, y'all.
Yeah, and we might end up doing
50 Muslims now!
you know that.
Indeed.
We might just right after this live, after we pray. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
One, never the two.
Stay tuned.
Stay ripped, six pack, big back, big fat.